Hello everybody and welcome back to Disco Elysium. We are on day 2 and we're about to go inside and talk to a man about what he saw. Well, at least I think he's a man. It's all I know is they're the Sunday friend. Let's see. Ooh, lots of stuff. A quarterly business magazine. Oh, I should equip the flashlight. A party dragon's silk robe. Oh, hell yeah, that's hot. Oh my god, what does this do? +1 to drama, +1 to electrochemistry. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sexy. Hi, Tenda. Welcome in. Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright, I'm gonna put the flashlight in this hand. Cause there's obviously stuff around. Oh. An old photo same apartment dated year 01. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the area. There's nothing here? Okay. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Good thing I did that. Dishes soaked up in a pot. Flyers for underground parties. Silk robe and mesh chops. Someone's ready for a club. Hell yeah, I am. Dates for open lectures at a local university. An empty ashtray. There is nothing else around. What's this? A fucking Samran conical. Okay. A racist hat. Exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Plus logic, -1 to suggestion. What's my frog hat do? Perception. I think that's fine. This is a sexy, sexy robe. I love it. Okay. I think I've got... This is a fine outfit for me. I'm cool. Okay, let's get rid of the flashlight. Don't need it right now. Talk to the Sunday friend.
You have acquired the robe. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Yes, I have.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
Okay.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
All right.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right
Be
foot.
friendly.
Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business.
If I wear this around Kim, is he gonna get really mad?
That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor.
Fuck you. You actually witnessed a lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
Meaning it was entertaining?
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very... Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanity.
Fuck yeah! How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Sound familiar? That matches the prints you observed at the scene.
Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
So you didn't actually see the lynching happen?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
That doesn't quite comport with what you know. Don't forget the lady driver.
Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Mesk, okay. What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Can you at least tell me when it happened?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of my time.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
What is this international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
What is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
How does this benefit us exactly?
Take your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Sure, I love pamphlets.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on
Oh,
me
you
today.
fucker.
That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
I've heard about the Moral Inter before, but I want to know more.
It's the international organization for moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its
So
many
this guy's a
mind
fucking
babies,
government
as is the
douchebag.
coalition.
You a moralist?
But of course.
But why?
Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of the Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy.
This fucking sounds familiar.
But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Democracy. I love these choices. I'm always going to go communist. I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism? Oh man, that last one's good too. Nah, I'm gonna go for that.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
And you're telling me this world here is working out well?
It's moving towards the right direction, and that's all that matters. Progress is measured in centimeters, my friend. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sudafif.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPI.
Denmark?
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What a douchebag. I hate this guy. What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clé darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Hey, I like meatballs. Enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
So basically they enforce the metric system, okay?
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
I agree.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it gonna be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol gonna be part of the EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS.
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even
It's a
have the
fucking
whole system
EU.
in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation.
It's fucking Belgian.
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry, who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
What's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
What are you doing in his apartment all by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
No, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
This motherfucker is hiding shit. I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
I've got all I need.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
You're goddamn right. I'm not going anywhere. I want to take a look around the apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beaut.
Okay. Talk to him.
Was there anything else? I'm sorry to say I did, officer. Because I did it?
Don't jerk my chain, paper jock. You did it, didn't you?
What's the meaning of this?
Back off, now. This man has diplomatic immunity. It serves no good to accuse him of a crime he didn't commit.
I'm sorry, let's start over.
Well, I can certainly understand that. That hanging was a surreal play. Everything since then has been too. I was on the balcony. That's when I understood.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes.
Officer, well, that's the strange. Eventually, their shouts died down. I'm afraid I don't have any. All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't check your watch?
My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take. No, I didn't see the corpse. Of course. Of course.
That got me a little bit more information. It was, there. I'm leaving. Wait, no, don't, actually. I gotta do one thing. Put my bag in my hand, and then see if I can find any... he doesn't have any bottles. Lame. Okay, that sure happened. I actually better put my, rain jacket on. There we go. Actually, yeah. Mesh shirt, tie, and, police jacket. Fuck yeah. There we go. It's time to go back to the pub.
Just an ordinary wall.
God damn it. Just an ordinary wall. Well, it's time for me to go to bed. Thankfully, I already paid for my room. Got anything else to say, bitch?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie? Miss Buford?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands, in her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that. A man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
You said Mr. Everett sent you to law school?
I represent the Union and these men here. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
Hell yeah. But a victory nonetheless. Okay, it's time to go to bed.
The door is closed.
One day I'll go in there. Alright. It is time for bed.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Yep, let's rest.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Alright.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
God, this is creepy.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Okay.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
Oh, okay. These are my just desserts. I'm gonna endure this pain with dignity. No, please. Where's that blessed nothingness, that sweet oblivion? I am an artist, and liver damage is my art. I think I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out. Give you some pills. Make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers
Not yet,
in
anyway.
hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me back out of here then, back to the other place. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them, or human beings will always betray you. I like the second option.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Here we go. Good shit.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light.
Hurts your eyes, blah blah blah. Alright, I need to go on a bottle hunt. I need rent money! Ah, Kim, hello. Oh my god, there's more of you here!
Yes?
Tell me the case again?
What do you want to know?
No.
Good.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she
Horse-faced
notices you.
woman, lovely.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Oh.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
I'm on a murder investigation. You the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry. Yes, I am.
Is everything alright?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? You've done it to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Let's just do it by book, okay? Or why I have bring the world to the end. God, I just don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best.
But you're not trying your best, are you?
Whoa! Damaged morale.
Calm down. Okay, fine. Let's talk.
Yeah,
What did you want?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Oh, wow, they don't like me.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
You're police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you... Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Ah!
Okay,
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Policewoman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Alright, goodbye. Fuck you too.
You look like shit.
Thanks.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter. It's one on the inside that does.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
there's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Kim, who are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him.
Oh, man.
Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
YOLO!
You know what it
Aha!
It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Yeah, I'm not in disguise. I just like sunglasses and wigs. Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds,
Somewhere good.
let's talk more about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, the hypothetical 4-1. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy, you're not busy. Let's just play around. What would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
You seem like a bit of a drat. Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of the thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
You seem like a bit of a drag. No offense, but I could do better.
None taken, my friend. None taken. Let's be honest. There's been some purely fictional talk in our imaginary station in regards of who'd even be worthy of your partnership. And the conclusion is that a man with your caliber should form his own one-man. Anyone else would just slow you down.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you
I'm
work.
getting a lot of sarcasm from this guy.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
Wow.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who's the far-out son of Long?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
Oh.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is.
Oh!
As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad. Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a revolutionary?
No, not like a revolutionary.
Now he answers some questions for me?
No.
Why not?
'Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say things.
I'm gonna say something!
Out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That
Hey.
voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Your voice, I recognize it.
Oh really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently. When I called in to report it missing, you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
I have a bit of a memory trouble.
You don't say. Goodbye then. The voice thing was a coincidence. Run along, asshole.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, it's super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still,
Ah, I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What you saying?
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Oh, don't have anything for you. Go away. Oh, you're new. Hello?
Hi, gendarme.
Oh, it's him!
Another rendezvous.
Hello, Adjuster Ty.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the
Oh,
crime.
yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
I just
Nothing.
want to see any belief.
Why shouldn't he? What friend?
Okay.
No. I don't
Besides
think it came up.
muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
Ah.
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Oh, thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
Yeah, I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
Yeah, I didn't. He's a government official. I don't trust governments.
Ah, shoot. Why not?
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
Yeah, fair.
Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
I like this guy. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you. I'm
What
good.
about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Okay. That's safe. Okay, so I need to find out information about...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the... Oh, actually, hang on. Do I have an upgrade? I do have an upgrade. Oh! Okay, let's see. Do I want to internalize something? interfacing. Let's do that. Alright.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in.
Oh.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. 57. Oh.
In the cabin, you see... droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Why am I even thinking about this?
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
True.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
The machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
You want to take a closer look?
What's its packaging there?
130.
Ooh. Oh, what's its packing there?
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's a 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
What in there made that infernal whining sound?
You mean the coil noise?
It's coil noise.
When variable current passes through wires that make up the coils on the electrical system of this machine, it causes vibration in the wires and the cores of the coils. When the frequency of the current in the coils falls within the audible range, the resulting vibration creates the whiny sound you mentioned.
Whatever you do, don't make fun of the lieutenant for explaining this to you.
How do you know all that?
I have pretty much maintained my vehicles by myself ever since one was assigned to me. You inevitably pick up some knowledge on the way.
I like Kim. A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
Aww.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Hey, if we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
Okay, let's move. I made a friend! Okay, let's take a look. That's interesting that I still need to wait for that. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Okay. Track down your badge. The knickknacks stand. What is that in the store? I think that's in the story.
To the left of some croissants and juice bottles, you see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf. One is missing, the one you legally purchased. A colorful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you.
No.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various.
What's the knick-knack stand? It's not ringing a bell. But But it says I can do it right now.
An intricate web of blue. It still kind of looks like a map for you to someone close to the victim might know. Gone.
All it says is the knick-knack stand is here. Is that actually back here? Knick-knack stand. I wish I had a better way of, like, finding out, where that's supposed to be.
You keep coming back.
You find the box smells like cat piss or like an old person.
Economical, but all.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. A pair of found are dedicated, victorious, sporty.
Those sneakers.
Only that's madness.
The shine on these sun.
These are all. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses.
I'm a bit confused. Let me see here. Oh, right, okay. It's in the pawn shop.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the... Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad.
Wow! 72% and I still failed. I'm so happy about that.
The boomboxes wait on...
Alright, let's go look at the water thing.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from... You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts...
Hell yeah! Progress! Now I can go to another part of the city.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Okay. Money. Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh! Nice! Biker cop sunnies. Hell yeah! Nice. What are the gloves I'm wearing right now? Half-light. I think I'm good. A breaker box to power the radio pylon. Maybe there's something inside? Money! Yay. Decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Have those bottles. Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. What's this? Damn, $1.20. Glory, says the graffito to the ghost of us. Ooh. Tar! Yeah, thank you. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Does it have a sad song?
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal-reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
So I need to buy a tape player, okay. Banged up fuel canister.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
So this is where all the tracks were leading to.
It appears to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What does it make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Oh, monkfish. Well, everything's all better then. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
This guy just loves stealing clothing.
The joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Alright, sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. I'm sitting on the swing with Cam.
As you sit down in
sitting
the
on the
old
swing
rusty
with
playground,
Cam.
the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so.
I'm fat.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
72%. YOLO.
The tune on your lips forms a strange
Amazing.
yet
I can whistle, Kim!
with the surroundings.
I can whistle!
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
We're buddies!
Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and the sunken car.
We're friends!
The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you rather sit on the anthill for an hour or stand in the river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you had to side with either the strike or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hot place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Yes. Why haven't you?
Fuck you, Kim.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands
Oh,
for?
fuck! It's my car, isn't it? Shit!
Does he know something about that speed racer?
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Small fish, this one. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and called this one Capri 41. Stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something, a precinct, something municipal. You're getting a terrible headache.
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41.
Oh,
Your
fuck,
precinct.
it's my car.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Well.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you
do, Harry?
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my god, it's mine! I drove my car into the sea!
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Things were going so well. We were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Ouch!
Probably. Try definitely.
Just gotta know this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
How we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
It's sunken too deep. There is no access ramp to the coast.
So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the
No.
electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
I can't believe I fucked up my car.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I don't have that kind of money. I couldn't even pay a hotel bill. People are gonna be angry at me, aren't they? The precinct 4. This is a disaster!
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even
He's trying to
more
cheer me up now.
People, yes, but not you.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Is it my gun? Or my badge?
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Find the traffic hooligan. It me! Hello! Holy fuck. Oh shit. I can see like lots of footprints actually. The ice just off the coast crackles, shifting. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen to the ice. Take my fucking money. Alright, let's take a look. My badge! And my jacket! Oh, thank Christ for that! A commander's jacket. Oh my. That's a good jacket. Holy shit. I like that. I'm so fucking cool. Not enough shirts. Okay, let's see. I think we're good. Well, fuck me then. Well, actually, one, quick save. 2, I have that, I have this.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge!
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct. The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
Interesting.
Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by
the expression.
Although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly.
Interesting.
Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. Wake up the past and tell it to stay away. The bad times are here to stay. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining water.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange! It doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
Huh.
It's meant to keep you safe. From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
Okay, this time, playing the game, I am gonna accept my name. One day I'll do something where I don't.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Officer when he's angry, detective when he's not. I like that.
The badge in your hands.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's that?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Declined?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police
He
work.
likes me! Kim likes me! This entire game is just gonna be getting his approval, I know it.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it. Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
Ah.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death mode.
Stop trying to get me to do drugs! Not this time.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well. But better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months. Especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I remember that time! That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
My necktie keeps yelling at me. Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Put it away. That was really informative. I think that's a great time for me to take a quick break. If you're watching the VOD, it'll be instantaneous. If you're watching live, I'll be back in 5 minutes. See you in a bit. Alright, so. We found our badge! I'm so happy! We actually did a thing! Holy fuck. There's lots of stuff here. It's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin. I can go in here. I have a feeling I need my flashlight. Postcard. Cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Is that a fucking bow tie? Oh my god. I see a dark red chair. Okay, creepy. Bruh, I got a bow tie. That really go well with my mesh shirt. Dusty shells and a forgotten chair. Oh, hello. What are you? Yay. And a silk robe. Yep, you're right. Don't think I need the flashlight. It's the middle of the day. I'm gonna put the crowbar back in my hand. Oh, nope, wrong one. There doesn't seem to be anything here, but I don't remember checking the area. Okay. See, for me, see these things, like, I need to up my perception, I think. Can I up my perception anymore? Or would it be conception? I feel like it would be perception, right? Because I need to perceive what I'm seeing. But then again, that's actually that one. Would it be... I don't think it's esprit de corps would help me. It's interesting because I see these footsteps, but I'm not getting anything from them, so maybe not. If that's the case, I'll put my my coat back on. My visual calculus should have given me something, but it didn't. What's this? Well, hang on, come back here.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
What would I be doing under there?
Sleeping. Was it not decided?
Oh, hell yeah!
Hobo cop. More hobo than cop. Or was that fine irony that your visual cortex somehow misunderstood? Oh no. He's pretty much a bum now.
I can fucking sleep under a boat.
The elements are rough around here. I don't know about this.
Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
I said, great news, I found somewhere to sleep under this boat here. It'll be free.
Sarcastic society is not what was needed is man on the surface. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
No, I found somewhere to sleep at night. Hell yeah. Oh, I think this is gonna look at the feet. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. So wherever they go, it's, yeah, we need to go up here. Sound of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from the fabric. Cinder blocks. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Okay, so I got another time passing bench. Oh, I've got quick travel now, huh?
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Where? Bottle? What?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries. It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
I really don't care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it.
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
You know what? This necktie's freaking me out. One Inland Empire versus 2 drama. Fuck you. I'm putting the bow tie on. Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you if he's in recognition and turns his head away. Is this her husband?
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
Where am I?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in.
Oh,
closer.
do it. Lean in.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Answer my questions.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
You know, I know that feeling.
The drunk man starts coughing, a really disgusting, hacking cough. He does not sound well at all.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
Slowly his head nods off to the side and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
I wonder if this is her husband, though.
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a 2-piece lycra tracksuit puts down his pilsner, extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Oh my god, I absolutely fucking got drunk with these guys, didn't I?
So what's happening?
Well, tequila.
Yeah, Tequila Sunset.
Oh my god, my name is Tequila Sunset.
How are the, high-concept, reality-based
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that.
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
He thoughtfully picks at his shit-stained jacket.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please don't go.
begs the man in the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
What's a tequila sunset? You keep saying it.
It's you. Your tequila sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe?
Maybe. You look like you want to know how tequila sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Okay, the tale is emphasized. I'm very interested.
Tequila. Tequila sunset. Something ominous there.
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by tequila sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story.
Oh.
Stop interrupting.
Takes another sip and continues.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of you. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, that's totally your style.
Yep.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Oh yeah, not the first time this comes up.
Hey man, I'm not judging. This life's a valley of woes. Some of the highest concept people in history have killed themselves. And been drunks. Either way, it was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, got our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!"
Hell yeah, I did!
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Oh god, what happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
Shit.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Oh man, here we go. It says Tequila Sunset, an event or a name? Tequila Sunset, that sounds good. That's not my name. I'm Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Nah, that name sucks.
Hey!
You're Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Uh-oh.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
I have been that drunk where I have just been talking and then mid-sentence got up and left. Not a proud moment.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Did I tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here. Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style. No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Last one. Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you've inflicted on everyone around you.
Yeah, I'm a pretty sorry cop.
You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
Oh, I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storyteller, but you want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right, why not? Better than a beach bum.
Sure. How'd you become Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the slout in his posture is so incredibly familiar. You might get scammed here.
I have a feeling this is going to cost me a lot.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little motivational package.
What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I got some Commodore Red.
Classy.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at a high-concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I call a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high-concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansariq tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking exactly?
It was a day not unlike this one here. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Say nothing.
Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Alright, what happens next?
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
Hello.
I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
He pauses meaningfully.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
The fuck, dude?
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Is that it? I feel like there are some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
I've been a hobo cop for a few days now, but it doesn't seem so bad.
The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice, too. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go
I
with
don't
my
care about
Lycra
anything else but this
threads,
now.
but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You're asking a police officer to help find a jacket you stole and lost.
Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right?
Alright, where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
That's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
What's the name of your agency?
My agency. Man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
He looks towards the bay.
If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
That's so high concept, I have no idea what it means.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
So the tracksuit.
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
You really shouldn't touch it.
Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
Amazing.
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
Great!
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, Tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Whoa!
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
A gurgling sound comes from the direction of the non-responsive man.
And yeah, you're already acquainted with abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
Okay.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
DC.
You too, Tequila.
Danko. Danko.
Hey, wake up.
There's no...
Alright. Then there's this guy.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Why does a bottle cost 300?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one buys spirits for 300.
You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean what? What do you think was crazy?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where'd you get the bottle from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That's a good tip.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay, how?
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead
It's
things.
formaldehyde?
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
It's formaldehyde.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real.
3?
If you want it.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes...
Just make
Thanks.
sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Got myself a really nice discount off that one!
In the civilized world.
What the hell did I do? Keep it away from an open flame. I also have this blue canister. Amazing. Amazing. Yep, I sure did. Apparently the necktie wants to talk to me. Hang on. I'll do that sometime later. Ooh, tar. Oh, thank God, something to refill my fucking morale. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Well, the thing said, spirit is eternal. The horrific necktie is getting ready for the endgame. For the love of God, do not remove it till the magic happens. Hold up. Quick save. I can't use it, can I? Amazing. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. Allez-vous-en. You see dust-covered linen. Dried tulips on a bed. Oh, hell yeah! Pants! I got new pants! Interstellary trousers. +1 to Kingdom of Consciousness. Cool, I don't know what that means. Oh. Sure. Alright, we're gonna try that. I'm actually gonna remove and respec. So naked. Okay, what was the one that gave me half-light? The gloves. Okay. Patrol cloak or esprit de corps. Oh, let's do visual calculus. Drama and so much drama. I have so much drama. No, I'll have to put the horrific necktie back on. Glasses. We're gonna go with, we can go with the biker cop. We can go with the shades. I can take one off of drama for visual calculus. What else? What are you wearing? You're not wearing any shoes. Put those shoes back on. And hat. So we've got perception, plus logic minus suggestion, encyclopedia, +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. Wrong hat. Just love the mental image with this of Kim just standing and waiting while you strip naked in the street and change your outfit. I know. I know. I know. Oh, hang on. If we can. What's this? A wedding stone. Okay. The underside of the boat has been recently tarred. Is there anything down here? No, this is the feet. What is this? Ooh, money! It's locked tight. You can't see into the house from this angle. The street sign is illegible from the graffiti. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy, though. I could break into this house. Feels safe and warm in here, not like outside. Ruffed grouse taxidermy! I stole it.
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
PA State Bird, nice. Where are your parents?
My mom's outside, and I didn't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. What's this?
It's a grouse.
She yelps, smiling broadly.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side. If you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
Yeah, can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of.
She holds
like...
the feast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lambie looks soft.
Yes. Very soft.
Press your cheek against Lambie.
Isn't he soft?
Aww. Goodbye.
Bye!
Fucking cute! Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. I can put on my... I got this fucking bird, hell yeah. Lamp. Okay, is there anything interesting here? Anything? Anything? Bueller? Bueller? Nope, nothing. Amazing. Well, she said that's probably her mum. Sootharam, Sootharam, ram.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
If you can't see, then how'd you know I was here?
I still have a golden ear.
Lean forward.
Come, come. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
This necktie's causing me problems.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Why? And I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Huh.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him, and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Do you know anything about a lost jacket?
What do you want with a lost jacket?
That's an excellent question.
There's honor in retrieving lost things.
Aye. Laundry fetchers are some of the most honorable people I know.
Her smile gleams like a freshly honed knife.
Are you getting a reward for it at least?
No.
What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? Do you not have anything better to do?
In fact, he does.
The lieutenant glances at his watch.
None of my business, either way. How you spend your hours is up to you. Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
Where can someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
A key appears from her under her apron. She hands it to you.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Hey, shut up! Who exactly are you?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
I'll give my real name.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
What is this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
I get that.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
There's gotta be something here.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
The pox?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
Oh.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Oh yeah, I met a couple of drunks.
I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and an old one disappears and is forgotten. This is who we are.
This place is pornographically poor.
The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance.
I like her.
Riddles. Fits with the general ambiance.
I like her a lot.
Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless nothing.
I'm lost too.
Oh, it seems to be a common theme these days.
I think I'm in the process of finding myself again.
Isn't that what people always think when they are lost? Something I can do for you to find your way, officer?
Is there a way to make money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not.
Yeah.
She nods.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
Yeah.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
What else is on down there?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else? Which is
I
it then?
don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
You'd want to come to a fish market here.
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
There's gotta be more.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jam shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Thank you very much. Very good. Well, this is my house now.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Give it a key.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Cool. Give me stuff. Oh, hell yeah! A Korohev jacket. I don't know what that is. It sounds cool.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Oh, god damn,
you
it's
see the reflection
happening.
of your face in it, adorned with
The expression. The waves, the sea, a church. Old science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, an almanac from 39. The intricate heat engine comes quietly, giving out pleasant warmth. The floorboards creak under your step. Well, you know what? I'll take it, because it's not in that fucking hotel. Okay. Let's go this way. A bucket. Money. What are these doing in the fish? I'm sorry! Cavalry boots! Pog? Hello? I'll put on the fucking boots, dude. Look at me, I'm so fucking fly. Oh man, that's sick. Very nice. Oh god, that's so hideous. These are cool. Boat is freely floating in the water, unmoored. I think this is the girl.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
It's kind of cool. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
Definitely.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Well, more women are themselves if it's so effective.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them.
Behold!
If anyone falls for that.
Put the expression on your face. I made her laugh! Her eyes meet yours and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse, as if she hasn't laughed in a while.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. It would put me in an early grave.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why, if they're thick-headed?
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
That's bad. What happened?
Who knows? Maybe he fell over. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. A bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Don't drink and boat, people.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Oh, Lord.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Kim's present makes it awkward, and I don't know a good spot on the coast. I'm not doing fucking necktie. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals, people who look for animals who are hard to find, people who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard of those before.
2 old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. You get the picture.
What have I walked into?
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
Oh no, the husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
I wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
Nah, that's alright.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Idiot Doom Spiral over there needs his jacket. Have you seen it?
Remarkable. That one already lost everything else, and now his jacket too.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, too, that he has an actual police officer looking for it. Good old Doom Spiral. Upper management to the core.
I just try to help a stranger in need. No one plays Johnny Jacket. I find I keep it. I'm collecting evidence to charge him with petty theft. I don't really know why I do things. Everything just happens to me.
Aye. We all feel that way sometimes. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the protagonist, even in my own life story. Anyway, I looked near the fish market north of here on the boardwalk.
Okay.
Drunks are drawn to markets for some reason. Was there something else?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about these human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Yeah, maybe stay clear of the things reminded her of the floater she used to be married to.
It's my bad.
Just saying.
I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No.
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
God damn it, Kim.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff. Bad news for the nets.
I get it.
Bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think I'll be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Okay. Be seeing you. Fair enough. Ooh, money! I need to... Apparently I put my thingy away. I'm gonna put that back in. Crowbar is now... I'll put that in. Crowbar is friend, crowbar is life. The planks creak beneath your weight. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Very cool. Actually, let's go with that. I like the crowbar more. Well, I learned some things. I learned where things are happening. I can talk to these kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lily Ann's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Is Lily your sister?
Yes.
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 That's it?
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
You guys look
The
identical.
stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock.
Are they idiots?
Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
What are you, Kidmaster General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Killer's stupid.
You're stupid.
Okay, how about the policeman asking something else now?
Okay.
That's fucking funny. What are you, the Kidmaster General? Flower trough with nothing really grows, maybe in spring. Okay, so there's stuff, supposedly. Let's look at that. I like being able to wander around here, it's fun. Looking back from the rust-colored water, you. That was something over there. Rust-eaten letters read Mazoot. I saw something over here. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. What the hell? What is this? I want to know what this is. What is this? It's a fucking leopard leotard and I want to pick it up! Hello? Hello? Can I please pick up the leopard leotard? How do I pick up the leopard leotard? Do I have to take everything out of my hands? Do I have too many clothes? That's not it. Dude, there is this leopard leotard here and I fucking want it. Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. Before you drawbridge, it can only be lowered from the other side. Money. Full of holes. Could these posts hide treasure? Look inside. Money. Money. Alcohol. Money. 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 Money, 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 money. I know! It's so fucking mean! Like, how dare? Oh, I can get around there. Cool. Must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Painted with pastels. Someone's trying to bring cheer to the world. It must be this guy. Oh, let's do that. Lower the drawbridge.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Push it over.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Excellent.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
My thoughts exactly. More tribalistic markings. Little humanoids. A pole. Trash. Okay, let's talk to her. Oh, here we go.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Okay.
Oh. Hello there.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to.
What's with the electrochemistry? Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I should, and I do.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man. Fuck the hat.
Is that kind of necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
What's her name?
Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police.
Okay, it's Berger.
A very common name.
What's that device?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Oh!
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it. Wiretapping.
How's that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Oh, where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
Where's that?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Huh.
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
2 options. Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy? Or sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals.
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down!
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a rec tape player in a completely trashed hostel room.
That's cool.
You're, never mind.
Sure. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Recording, I guess.
What are you recording?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
What are these recordings for? Are the cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music.
Ah.
They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Weird shit.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Take this, your code.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
I'm not giving her my goddamn frog hat. Fuck right off. Now this is where a hat would come in handy.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat.
You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
Oh, okay.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep. They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of them outside?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. Bye.
What if I put on another hat that I don't want? Like... this one.
Yes?
Hello again. Recording. I think I'm my boyfriend. I don't know.
A lie.
The musicians. Anyway, I don't really.
Take this.
No, man.
It's okay.
Give her your hat.
Thanks.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Got some stuff for it. Didn't need that hat anyway. Still got my frog hat!
tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Okay.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Oh, we're coming up to a breakthrough.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
All right.
Kingdom of Conscience. The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth.
Okay. Interesting. I put those pants on now, something happens. Neat.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular. Oops, it's a fashion faux pas!
Let's hope no one saw you wearing those outrageously regular, almost moralist.
I fucking lost my pants! That was quick. That was fun. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna finish it. A speaker. A pile of nasal sprays. Okay. I should put my shit back in my hand. Nothing.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Waushi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore!
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
What?
The young man.
This is hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent. All car! All right! Yeah!
Say nothing.
He furrows his brow as his very large head
Say nothing
traces
for the whole thing.
sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
So hardcore!
Is it though?
He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. It is!
But is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the other side like an owl.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I was thinking that too!
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chick's checker. Yeah!
Shit! I fucked it up. Alright. Well, that's close.
Go speak to Andre. I'm just annoyed.
But you're not red.
I suck at socialising, man. If you go speak to Andre, I'll have time to tune in, get a reading on your sign.
Alright.
The young man picks up a thin metal saw blade.
Fucking
You
weirdos.
see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
He yells. The tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
How many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need, the place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Reversholt.
Strike that! The word!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
Oh?
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
No one stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch.
Yes, yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky.
What do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look at it later.
All right, man.
I don't want to do anything with these idiots. I don't want to do anything with them. Fuck them. I'm done with this. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Next time, I guess... Well, actually, you know what? No, I want to see if I can do something, because I've got this quick travel, yeah? Can I actually quick travel, or am I not allowed to quick travel? Because I really want to take the stuffed bird to Garte before I end. How do... I'll look it up later. Oh, what's this? Something happened. Someone's home away from home, just like yours. I want that leopard leotard! I'm gonna look up how to get that. I am seriously going to run all the way back so I can give a bird to that asshole. Oh. Look at me go! Rip that car. And I'll figure out fast travel here. Look at me in my sexy, sexy boots. Garte, got a present for you!
Can I I help you?
Garth, I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie. I thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Yeah.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Hell yeah!
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random.
And on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you everyone for watching. We gave a bird to a man, and hopefully he won't hate us anymore. Tune in next time for when we give the bird to other people, I suppose. Until then, I'll see you around. Later.